your breath runs thin in the neon light. You talk real smooth, try to play it strong, but you don't belong where I come from. I don't look twice, I don't compare. I take the room just standing there. You say you'll leave, but your tone ain't right. I hear that doubt beneath your bite. Don't test my calm, don't push that game. I don't step down, I don't claim. You want my time, then match that line. I don't adjust, I redefine. Queen, don't compete, I don't need to prove. I don't chase crowns, I set the rules. You try too hard, you lose that frame. I don't play roles, I change the game. You want this fire, then hold your ground. I don't step light, I wear the crown. You flash that charm like it buys your place, but I see cracks in that polished face. You think I'll lean, you think I'll stay, but I lose interest halfway. I don't need loud, I don't need fast. I hold my weight, it always lasts. You step too close, you lose your pace. I don't move back, I take your space. Organ low and the lights burn thin. Slide guitar hums where I begin. I don't speak much, I don't explain. I let my silence run your brain. So don't step up if you can't stay tall. I don't catch men, I watch them fall. You came for power, now feel the weight. I don't hesitate, I dominate. Queen, don't compete. Remember that I don't look back, I leave you flat. I don't believe I leave you flat. You're leaning close like you're built for heat, but I see doubt in the way you breathe. You say my name like you earned that right, but you don't know what wakes at night. Your hands stay still, but your eyes confess. You're drawn too deep, but you second guess. I don't move fast, I don't step away. I let your courage decay. Don't test that line, don't play it bold. You're not the first who thought you whole. You step too far, you'll lose your frame. You don't walk out the way you came. You got too close to the flame. Now you feel that burn, that refire. Let you return. I don't pull back, I don't explain. You fall real slow inside my name. You want this heat, then take the blame. I don't touch twice, you stay the same. barroom light. You play it cool, but your rhythm slips. I see the truth in your tightening lips. I don't need force, I don't need chase. I let desire take its place. You think you lead, but lose the thread. I stay calm inside your head. Slide guitar cuts low and deep. Organ hum where your secrets sleep. You feel that pull, you can't deny that quiet fear you try to hide. If you don't stand still, I don't bend soft, I bend your will. You came for heat, now take the costume. Flames don't fade, they leave you lost. Too close to the fire, you crossed that line. Now that burning stays in time. Door swings once and the noise cuts thin. You'll feel that shift before I step in. Glasses pause midair, talk drops low. Nobody moves, but they all know. I don't rush, I don't need to try. I take my space without asking why. Your eyes lock quick, but your voice stays back. That's how I know your nerve cracks. Don't call my name unless it's clean. I don't belong to what you see. You step too loud, you lose your place. I don't repeat, I erase. Room goes quiet for me, don't ask why. I don't raise hell, I just arrive. I hold that heat where the bold men start. I don't chase power, I take it all. You want my fire, then stand your ground. I don't speak twice, I shut it down. You sit real still, try to play it calm, but I see the shake in your resting palm. You think you're built for a woman like this, but you miss the weight in a single glance. I don't lean close, I don't give sign. I let the silence cross that line. You feel that pull, you can't outrun. That's where I know I've already won. Slide guitar cuts through your pride. Organ hum where your fears reside. I don't touch, I don't need to prove. I shift the room just when I move. So don't step close if you don't stand still. I don't bend soft, I bend your will. You came for fire, now take the it cool, like you don't break every rule. Say you're strong, say you stand. Not this kind of man. You look good from across the room, but up close you lose your tune. I don't need to raise my voice. You already made your choice. You don't hold fire, you just reach. You ain't man enough for me tonight. You don't last in this kind of life. I don't chase, I don't plead, I just take what I need. You can try but you won't stay. You fade out before the play. I don't break, I don't see what ain't man enough for me. You brag loud about what you do, but I see right through you. You don't want truth, you wanna show. I don't give you that, you know. Whiskey burn, but you still cold. Trying to act like you bold. I don't fix, I don't teach, I just leave you out of reach. Every word you try to sell sound like something I don't feel. You don't fall, you just fade like a promise never made. You ain't built for this kind of night. I don't change, I don't see what ain't man enough for me. You see me walk like the room been slow, light it low where the shadows go. You call it beauty, then I call it weight. The kind of shifts a man's own fate. You try to smile like you understand, but your voice don't match your trembling hand. I sip my drink, let the silence breathe. I'm pull close, I let you lean. Don't rush the flame, don't name a fire. I don't belong to easy desire. You step too near, you'll feel that line where your control stops being mine. Slow where your thoughts have been. I don't chase heat, I let it stay. You come too close, then drift away. You want my touch, then stand your ground. I don't burn loud, I burn you down. Like you've seen this kind before, but your breath turns thin at the barroom door. You wear that pride like a borrowed coat, but I hear the crack in every note. I don't need words, I don't need proof. I let the quiet expose the truth. You try to hold what you can't contain, but I run deeper than your name. I move like heat you can outrun, soft on the skin, but hearts go thin. I've seen too much to let you in. You want this fire, then learn the pace. I don't lose control, I take your place. Smoke in my veins don't fade away. It stays in your bones long after I stray. Don't look twice at me like I might fall. I've seen that hunger, it ain't that tall. You lean real close, think I might bend, but I don't break, I just don't pretend. Boots hit wood, I take my time. Let your confidence cross that line. Don't call me sweet, don't say my name. I don't respond to a borrowed flame. You want my eyes, then hold your ground. I don't chase noise, I shut it down. Don't look twice at me, look once then learn. I don't cool down, I don't take turns. You play it smooth, but your hands don't stay. I read men fast, then walk away. If you want this heat, don't come halfway. I don't wait long, I don't replay. It means control, but I see doubt under every roll. You talk like fire, but burn too thin. I hold mine deep under my skin. You step too fast, you lose that pace. I like my danger with a steady face. Slide guitar cuts through your act. Organ low, you start to crack. I don't move much, I don't need to try. I let silence make strong men lie. When I pass you by, I don't explain and I don't lie. You had your shot, you missed your way. I don't come back, I don't stay. You walking proud, think you own the room, but I seen you climb by noon. Shoes too clean for this old floor. You ain't stood here before. Got that glass risen in my hand, like I don't give a damn. You look twice, then lose your line. Happens every time you talk strong. But your eyes gone wrong. Whiskey don't lie, neither do I. You hold that pose, but you crack inside. I don't chase, I don't try. Just what you realize, you ain't built for this slow burn heat. Not the kind that don't retreat. You lean close like I might stay. I just breathe and look away. You don't know what that means till it cuts you clean. Just pull you in too deep. So don't drain when you can't hold. I don't burn loud, I burn cold. Whiskey fade, truth remains. You still feel me in your veins. You're stepping loud, chest all high, trying to catch that look in my eye. Say you tough, say you mean, boy I seen what that mean. You lean close like you run this game. Say my name like you claim a flame. I just sit, let you talk too long. That's where you go wrong. You ain't dangerous, you just loud. Boy, you burn too easy, don't you try. You spark real fast, then you die. I don't push, I just stand and watch you fall where you land. You ain't heat, you just noise. I don't play with little boys. But you're for when she don't smile. You on fire, you can't take. That ain't even my name. Your handshake when you get too near. You don't hide that kind of fear. You ain't built for what you say. That's why I walk away. Every man think he the one, telling me what I become. I don't break, I don't bend, I just let it in. So go on, keep that pride. It won't help you survive. You came in like a flame. Now you don't even got a name. You don't follow me, baby. You survive me if you can. Heels hit wood, room goes still. I don't ask, I just will. You look up, then look away. That's how it always plays. Red light fall on my skin. You don't know where I've been. You just feel that quiet shift, like something you can't. You step close and lose your stand. I leave ashes in my wake. Don't you try, you hold too tight, you burn alive. I don't love, I don't fake, I just leave what you can't take. You ain't ready for this kind of flame. I don't even need your name. You talk big, but your voice goes thin. When you feel that heat sinking, you ain't first, won't be last. Just another one that passed. Whiskey drips slow down the glass. You don't see how fast it passed. I don't stay, I don't break, I just move, you just take. Demons hum where I belong. They've been here all along. You don't fall, not at once. So does fate when I'm done. So don't reach when I'm gone. I was never yours to own. Fire fades, smoke remains. You still whisper my name. You walking loud, try to fill that space, but I've seen better fall from grace. You talk too much, don't say a thing, just noise wrapped up in a shiny grin. I sip my drink, don't make a sound, watch your ego hit the ground. Don't try jump, don't try fast. I watch your kind never last. You want my time, then slow it down. I don't play for a passing crown. I like them loud before they fall. I like them quiet after all. see through that polished light. You think I'll lean, you think I'll stay, but I lose interest halfway. I don't need loud, I don't need show. I like my power deep and low. Organ hum, room gets tight, it's like guitar cuts through your height. You feel that shit if you can't control. That's where I take the whole damn roll. So keep that talk, keep that tone. I've outgrown boys who play alone. You came in loud, now fade away. I like 'em quiet when they can't stay.